Jackson Podcast.
I give up my gators. Tailor-made suits, different flavors. Got my Cadillac soul, no more swinging in the road. Draw the speed limit, waiting at the neighbors. Let's just say I went and called my player partners. No more hollering at the boppers. If they bopping, I can't hang around. We take a picture, IG and Facebook, and I tweet it just to show that we're a couple now. Just for you.
The Trevor Jackson Podcast.
The realest podcast on the internet.
Hey man, we trying to make it work, fam. We trying to make it work.
You on the way, baby.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's been good with you though, fam? You know, on the Trevor Jackson podcast, every individual that come on, I try to make sure they good, make sure their mental health up to par, and see what's good with my brothers, man.
Definitely, man. It's just working, man. Always trying to run alcoholics. You know what I mean? Got to run the company, just running alcoholics, and trying to learn though at the same time because we looking to branch off into some multimedia type stuff.
Talk about it.
Got a couple shows in the works.
Yeah.
Maybe one with you.
Let's go. We
And
tryna-
then you know what I mean. I gotta. It's been a dream of mine to share the island, so I finally got the equipment to be able to really share where I live with the people.
Mhm.
I always held back because I ain't ever want anybody to think I was showing off or bragging or anything because I know where we come from. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? And so I've always had that survivor's remorse.
Yeah.
But now I realize it's time. I have to share that because I have to be able to motivate the next.
That's true. That's true.
And we can be anywhere we want to be in this world. It's bigger than our block. I'm a testament. I've been in Hawaii almost a decade now.
Man, and we conducting
Oh,
this.
no, I'm sorry. Beyond a decade. God damn, I'm about to hit a bake. I'm almost hitting a dozen out this bitch.
Man, that's beautiful, man, because some people like experiencing Hawaii don't be the same as yours because Hawaii is it's the most expensive state in the United States now.
It is the most expensive state in the US, but if you come into it with your heart open, your mind open, and you give respect, you get that same respect. Very similar to the hood.
Ooh.
Very similar.
Yeah.
Because it's all brown skin out here. And that's the part we don't understand back home.
Mhm.
It's only it's island brothers out here, basically.
Yeah.
It's just island brothers. They love us. They fucks with us heavy. So long as you come in with your heart open, respecting everything, you're gonna get that same love and respect right back, and it turns into home. And you never leave once that happens.
You know what's crazy? The thing that I heard that you saying more, we ain't even intro the pod yet, but we having a dope discussion already. You said heart open.
Yeah.
Coming from the communities that we grew up in and come from, that ain't natural though. To have an open receiving heart.
It ain't.
We good at giving, but receiving, we have challenges with that. It's hard for us to receive, fam.
Bro, straight up. And I ain't really felt what I feel here until I came on vacation. Because I took a trip like you did, celebrate my 30th birthday. I was just like, you know what? Let me go do something for me that I should probably do while I'm still no ties. Let me just go check out Hawaii by myself, solo mission. And so I did that for my 30th birthday. But when I got here and I saw the brown skin, but I saw brown skin love,
not hatred.
I saw brown skin love, and they embraced me as a brother and just met me. And it was different, man. And being on my own since 8, because I was an orphan in juvie and group homes and juvenile and all of that bullshit. So to feel love, I've never really felt that.
Golly, that's crazy, man. You making me remember conversations we had in school, fam.
straight up, bro. Because you knew me when I was going through it.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
I
yeah.
was still in the system. That's like real shit.
And at that time, I understood what was being said, but I couldn't relate because my life, I was a child and my life experiences was different. But now seeing you overcome and become the man you is today, you deserve to be celebrated, fam. Let me give you some hand claps, fam.
Hey, bro. Nah, cheers, my brother. For real. Cheers. It's been a long journey, but we here. You
Yeah,
know what I mean? We here.
yeah.
And we blessed to be here because it's many of us not. So we can't ever overlook that fact. And we gotta like always remember those we lost at the same time because
Mhm.
we all lost a few along the way. You know
Uh,
what I mean?
more than a
More
dozen.
than more than a few.
Yeah, yeah. Now
So yeah.
I'm glad we chopped it up and we did our mental health checkup, and it seemed and to me, hearing you
Me
talk
too.
and heard you talking about open heart, I heard that my boy in a good space. That's what I heard.
Bro, for the first time in my life, I'm in a good space. Having just took that trip home to like Nashville, met my family for the first time ever on that little month-long trip we just got back from.
Mm-hmm.
I like I'm at that space now where I'm a grown man fully completed. Cause I got my wife and kids, but I never knew the rest of my family.
Yeah,
Now I know all of that. I got all of that. So
yeah,
like I'm not missing nothing now.
yeah.
It's different, bro. It feels fucking good. So on the mental health check-in, your boy is doing better than I've ever richer than I've ever been, how Ross say. But
Oh,
in here and in here, it
yeah.
ain't always about the bankroll. In here and in here, your boy richer than he ever been.
That's big old facts. The bankroll ain't nothing but a
Fuck that
addiction.
bankroll. That's just a means to it ends. You know what I mean? Like, but at the end of the day, what's in here and what's in here, you can't replace that and you can't buy that. Cause
That's
I've been
that,
trying to buy that my whole life, but I couldn't.
yeah. That can't be purchased.
I couldn't, fam. I had to have that completion.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, man.
Man, that's dope. That's so dope, man. Like I seen you in Tennessee at the Titans game. Mm.
Oh, talk about it.
I
We mopped
still
the Chiefs that day too, man.
ah,
Best game to be at. We was talking shit to the Chiefs fans all the way out, bro. Me and my brother, because he came to the game with me with his wife and son. We chanting, nah, 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 nah,
yeah.
nah, 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 nah. Omega, hey, hey, hey. Shout out Omega. Goodbye.
Ah,
Hey, them Chiefs fans was so salty on the way out. I really thought we was finna have to scrap.
that's
But
that's
luckily,
normal at some of them games.
luckily it ain't come to that. But I had my brother's back same way. I know he had my back in case it jumped off, but it didn't. But we
Yeah.
was talking mad shit in that Titans game, boy. But nah, most of the Chiefs fans was dope. They was back there joking with us even when they was down 21 nothing. Like
They've been winning for a while though. Now
they have, they have.
they got to make some changes now though.
Now they do. Somebody need to hire Bieniemy though and give him a motherfucking job already, man. I don't know what they doing,
Or
fam.
what type of job you want to give them? Because
He
I
need a head coach position
how many black head
tomorrow.
coaches is it now?
We joking?
I mean, one,
Nigga, it's like maybe two,
one.
maybe one.
Mike Tomlin. They fired the
Mike
whole.
Tomlin's the only one that comes to mind, bro.
And the reason is because he got the opportunity to coach for a good franchise. Now,
True.
when you think about it, if I'm the black head coach, you ain't gonna give me a job in Jacksonville. I don't want the job at the Panthers. I don't want the job at
Let me replace Bill Belichick, goddamn.
give
You
me
feel me?
yeah, take me somewhere where some money being spent at. They're gonna
Straight up.
yeah, don't sit me down there with them the trash boys and then you know what I mean? Yeah, you're trying to pay me to fail.
And wonder what happened. Nah,
Yeah,
that's the
yeah.
setup, Brody. You know how it go.
Hey, but before we get into the pod, man, what's in your glass, my brother? Talk to me.
Oh
Pull that
shit.
bottle up. Let me see what's in there, fam.
Man, I'm on that juggernaut.
Ooh.
I'm on that juggernaut
Oh,
hillside Cabernet Sauvignon. About a 14.5% over there.
Okay. Oh, I like that juggernaut. I like that. I done
Juggernaut
had some
is
of that before.
smooth. Hints of vanilla and blackberries and
Oh,
anise. Whoo, with a little oak on top. That bitch smooth.
I'm on that home field, man. 2017.
Yes, sir.
It's a red blend though. It ain't even Cabernet. I'm telling
Them red blends be super smooth though. I can't even hold you. Them red blends be smooth.
yeah. They be smooth.
Yeah.
Be smooth. It's a Cabernet conversation. We gotta have it. We gotta have it. We gotta talk the talk with my boy Mike Shine, man.
Do it, baby.
Hey, we gonna play the intro. We're gonna come back with the topics. We're gonna get to it. Thank y'all for tuning in, man. We balling like an all-star. Chill. What's crazy is that I normally do the mental health checkup though, fam, but the topics that I want to discuss has something to do with mental health too.
Oh, let's get into it.
Mental health and hip hop and rap and sports and all of that. But
You
it's been
talking my specialties, baby.
I'm not well versed on it, fam, and I like to learn. I ain't one of them type of people to be on podcasts acting like I know it all. You know what I mean?
Nah, I'll be honest, bro. That's what makes your podcast dope.
Yeah, yeah.
Truly.
I
True.
I appreciate that, fam. And I need help with something, and I'm glad you heard. And if you can't help me in the area, then we can try to work it out together. Know what I'm saying? On,
Let's
on,
do
our,
it.
on our thoughts.
All right.
Is mental health being over promoted? Is are we living in softer times? Like as
Mm,
a country, like
mm, mm.
because back in the days, football and basket sports used to be harder. Growing up, you was a punk or a lame if you was something was bothering you, and
That's true.
it might have been
And
valid, but
bro, you know what, man? Like that's a tough one for me because I got kids. And so like being brought up how we was brought up, when I see my kids copping out, I go back to that old school that we was raised in. I don't know how to like approach things with this new school kid gloves hands off approach. I don't know what that is. That's that's not like what we was raised on. But I'm gonna be honest, we turned out all right.
that's a fact.
And I'd be more scared for this new generation that doesn't get those hands laid on them. Because if you don't learn it at home, fam, with tough love at home, and this is what I be telling my sons, I be like, look, bro, if you don't learn it from me right here with tough love, you gonna learn it in the streets with no love because you're gonna learn.
In a
Either
tougher way,
way,
you're gonna learn it in the streets.
either way,
And
either way.
and I appreciate the era we grew up in when we
Me
rode
too.
big
Me too.
big wheels. We went and played with the bugs and the trees and climbing trees. Nowadays, these kids and people grow up on social media, tablets, devices, and stuff, and they got easy access to information. But it comes a time where, like, I see the lady that the number one tennis player in the world. I can't think of her name right now. Naomi Osaka.
Yeah. Yeah.
Her talking about mental health. It's another one talking about mental health, and they not playing though. You got people deleting social media. You got Ben Simmons. My mental health is bothering me. I couldn't play in Philly no more.
Bro, I'm sorry. They too soft in my book.
We
In my
gotta go.
book.
You gotta run your company. I gotta go to work and run my multiple businesses. I can't say that my mental health is bothering me. I can't come in today.
You know what, man? It's cloudy outside. It made me sad. I can't come in, boss. The fuck? All right, man. You cool. Don't even come in. Like that's the real world. So
Ever again.
I don't know that world that they in. That's that privilege. It's privilege.
Oh, I like that word, privilege.
Privilege, my brother. When you in that privileged realm, you can use the mental cop out. Not many of us are in that privileged realm. So for us, it's not normal. It's been normal for the privileged realm. They always been using the mental health cop out. Period. We're
And,
not privileged enough.
and now you got $100 million people that look like us that are of color, and they are using that as a cop out mental health on.
But you know what? Now that I think about it, based off what I just said, do your thing, bro. Because we ain't never been privileged enough to claim mental health issues. Ben Simmons, do your thing, bro. Sit out as much as you need until you get what you want, bro. Now that I think about it,
Yeah.
it's our turn. We deserve that. Give us that.
Talk
We
about it.
need that.
Talk
Yeah.
about it. See,
Yeah.
that's why I like doing pods, fam, because this is therapeutic. And if you live life in a realm where you're not always right and you have an objective thought process, then this is something that's dope, man.
You have to have an objective thought process.
A lot of people don't though, fam. It's either their way or the highway.
But truly, a lot of people haven't seen enough in life to have an objective thought
Ooh.
process, my brother. You have to have been exposed to different angles and different sides and different levels of life to have an objective thought process. I've been rich, I've been poor, I've been homeless, I've been white, I've been black. Let me break it all the fucking way down.
I had to give you something, fam. I apologize. I had to give you some claps.
I didn't even know what color was until I was 8 and got in the system.
Yeah.
I was black, but I had a white mom and I was privileged.
And the system made you aware of color.
And I didn't understand that, bro. You understand me? I
Mm.
went from having a computer at the age of 6 in 86. Fam, I ain't even gonna hold you. I had a computer in 86 with 250 games. All the neighbors' kids would come over just to play. And then I had a pool outside that I asked for Christmas and got it, like with a basement where we would all kick it. But like, so I went from here living my white privileged life, never knew what color was. And then boom, 8 years old, you an orphan now, and you in the group homes, foster homes, and hey, guess what? All the white dudes is calling you nigga, and all the black dudes is ready to fight because you lighter than them with green eyes. So you in the middle stuck. It's a weird place to be at back then. I was Drake before Drake, nigga. It wasn't cool back then.
Now, speaking that, like, to me, I really never understood that. Like, people in America would proclaim that you are a mixed individual. Am I right or wrong?
They would, but in reality, and I found this out at 8 years old, I'm a black man in America. And I've never looked at myself as anything else once I got hit with that realization when I was institutionalized. And if anybody ever like tries to play my ethnicity, like we got a real issue because like you don't understand what I went through and how I grew up. Like,
Mhm.
and even my own family, they ain't get it until they went home with me.
Yeah. They came back to the land
They came back, yeah,
and
yeah,
they understood clear.
yeah. And when my wife is on the side of me whispering, like, hey, we about to get shot. And I'm like, nah, babe, we cool. He
Mm.
got he got the thing on him right there. Like we
We're
straight where we at.
heavily protected.
And so like it was a culture shock for them to come home and see what it really is because they didn't know. They knew Hawaii. My
Yeah.
my family only knew me in Hawaii. We met here. We went, my kids was born here. When they got to come home and see what it was, like they heard they first gunshots on that trip, bro.
What state? I just gotta ask. I'm being nosy.
Tennessee.
Yeah, they
You
should.
already know.
The
Come on.
only,
You
the
ain't even
only,
have to ask me that.
the only state in America where you could take a chopper in Walmart, long as the clip ain't in it.
We was right around the corner from TSU, bro. You already know what it do. TSU homecoming weekend. Come on,
Oh,
fam.
you was there that weekend too?
Oh yeah, you goddamn right. I
Yeah.
was in the building, man, and I hit MTSU. Hollered at my folks, man. We was in the building. Hit the Titans game. Hattie B's. It was lit.
The reason I asked you that too, that about people in America would consider you mixed, and I consider you a. I don't know, because I don't see. I had to pause because I don't like putting labels on
No,
nothing.
no, and it's all good because you can't label me.
I like that.
You can't.
You can't label God. You can't label the Creator. It's no labels because I'm everything.
We are because God's in us. We
Yeah.
are God. So at the end of the day, you're absolutely right.
But the reason I say that is because, like, in America, I wish in this country we could see ourselves as unified or be unified as one, because we all are a bunch of people that are from places that it's just we just mixed up with a whole bunch of. I'm a whole bunch of shit.
Bro, me too. I'm German, English, Irish, Welsh, African.
And
But my dad let me know on our African side, it's not from Africa. Our black ancestry is aboriginal to America. So you gotta, and see, that's a topic. That's a whole other topic, bro. But anyway, on my dad's side, we're black aboriginal. I'm not from Africa on my father's side.
yeah,
But a lot of us don't understand that part of our own history, that America was our land before.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
the part they pull out. That's the part they hide from you, because then you would have land rights and you could sue like the Indians and we would have casinos. That's the part
More.
people want to see.
We would
We'd
have
have way more than that because it's more of us than it is in Native Americans at today.
it's more of us. We are the majority in the world. We may be the minority in the United States of America, but the the Africans and the people of color are the majority of the planet.
Straight up. And they erased our history on our other motherland,
And
which is where you at.
it's crazy. We talking about history, and we this was it's this is great. This is a great podcast because it's February. We balling like an all-star. It's all-star game month.
It is
We got
Black History Month.
and see at the top of above your head is Black History Month.
Man,
Yeah,
yeah,
and we
straight up.
and man,
Shout out, Scott. Where you at, Big O? I know you somewhere clapping right now.
that's, that's my boy Big O.
That's
But
my big dog since Bearden, baby.
hey, that's my guy, man. But I want to play something like about mental health before we get into more topics or whatever. And I just this week before me and you got on the pod, I was aware of these three topics about mental health. These three different individuals.
And it wasn't about the fans or coaches or comments made by anybody. It was just a personal thing for me. That was earlier than that series or even that season that I was dealing with. It was just piled up, a bunch of things that have gone over the years to where I just knew I wasn't myself, and I needed to get back into that place of being myself and being happy as a person.
You got Carla Ray. That's Benzino daughter. That used to
I'm calling cap. I'm calling cap on Ben Simmons. He only held out till he got his way. I'm calling cap on Corey Ray. She must have been flopping or something, so she got excuses.
Okay.
Cuddy, it's legit. Cuddy been dealing with that. Cuddy is one of the most influential artists of our generation that goes so overlooked and wouldn't be mumble rap without Cuddy. Y'all don't even understand that. Cuddy was the pushing force behind 808s and Heartbreaks.
Yeah.
808s and Heartbreaks is what ushered in mumble rap, but on the low. Y'all don't even understand unless you understand music, like as a whole.
I understand.
808s and Heartbreaks was the album that then like influenced the Little Uzis, the Cardis, that's what brought the new
Young Thug,
generation in.
yeah,
That's the Young Thug. That's every fucking thing that's going on now trickled down from Cuddy's influence on 808s and Heartbreaks.
and before Pusha T started writing all the Kanye raps, 808s and Heartbreaks is the album that Kid Cudi wrote. You can tell it. You
Yeah.
listen to Man on the Moon, Kid
Hey,
Cudi first album.
classic.
That's classic.
Classic.
Day and Night on it. 808 and
Classic.
808s and Hearts and Heartbreaks is that. It's that. But better.
Man on the Moon, the song could be one of the dopest songs for people like myself that maybe at certain points in life you ain't feel like you fit in because like I was breaking down earlier, bro. I wasn't white enough to be white. I wasn't black enough for the niggas. So like I was in that middle ground, bro. So like Kid Cudi speaks to me.
And then you got to think about Kid Cudi's perspective. Like you said, you wasn't white enough or you wasn't black enough. He wasn't gangster enough or tough enough or smart enough. He was. It's all perception, the way people perceive you. And if I could tell anybody that's listening to this podcast, don't value other people's perception of you. Genuinely be yourself. That's what I told that caller that called in.
And once I learned that, Trevor, life was different.
Yeah.
But it took years to get there, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me?
Yeah, I can relate. It took it. I just now obtained that, fam, and I'm 42, fam.
Bro, I was hiding behind women, weed, and alcohol and rap because I've been rapping. You know, I've been on the radio since like 14, 15 and shit. I opened up for Juicy and them out at the Armory at 16 over there at West. But like I hid behind that. So I never exposed me.
Yeah. I can relate, fam. If can't
Now I can be in touch with me, the real me, and it feels so dope and it feels so good because ain't no judgment. Nobody can judge me because they ain't walked what the fuck I've had to walk. Nobody can judge you because they ain't walked what you've had to walk, fam.
Mm-hmm.
But when you reach that realization of comfortable, like when you're comfortable with yourself, life hits different.
When you're comfortable with what people consider boring, what you like, it's beautiful.
It is.
You can go out and go to the game, to the club, to the this, to the that. I just rather sit here and read a book and with the AC blowing.
And I'd rather hit you up and talk for an hour or two and learn some shit and then go put that to use and go practice and elevate.
It's individuals who view education as a thing that's profitable or something that I have to profit off of or I'm done with by the time I'm 24 to 30 years old. But at the end of the day, education and learning is a continuous thing and you have to do it for the rest of your life.
It is. And when you stop learning, you stop living, in my opinion, because then you stop elevating. You always can never feel that you're above learning. None of us are above learning.
That's a fact. That's big old fact, man.
Period.
Yeah. I had to adjust my little seat, man. I was sitting down. Look.
I had to rise up on them.
Yeah, that Cabernet kicking in, man.
Hey, it is, boy.
Yeah. Now talk to me about something like I got another visual I want to pull up too, though. That's kind of I'm gonna just pull the visual up before we even get into it. Let's do it.
You know, it ain't a run thing. It's just like shit. Let me just fall back a little bit, take my time to think, really understand a lot of these situations. I ain't make no public, statement about nothing that I was going through. But you know, a nigga go through shit just like anybody else in this world. You know, we not superhuman. It's not like shit, we get to these points, we get famous and we don't have hearts and minds and we don't go through shit. I feel like a lot of people forget that. So, you know, with all that shit being said, that's really a sum up of everything that was going on in one day. Future had a line in one of his songs. He said, I've been through more shit this year than a nigga been through in a lifetime. That shit, you go through when you get to a certain points and you got all these baggage on your back. Sometimes you go through more shit than an average person, and it's not because God is picking on you, but it's just because you're chosen. It's a lot of shit that you got to just weed through and get through and keep your mental strong. A lot of this shit is just practice for you to keep climbing these heights and you to keep doing this shit on a high level. I ain't never, ran from it or said I don't understand it. I just always stand in my truth and understand what's going on and do my best to handle all this shit. I'm not running from nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'm just human. So at the end of the day, I don't want to hear from nobody. I don't want nobody DMing me, talk about I'm pulling up to LA on Super Bowl. Can we come kick it? All the shit. I don't want to hear that until Thursday or Friday when we already here. And if you in LA, pull up. I don't want to hear none of that shit the week before because I knew what I had to do. I knew I got to go do these shows. I know I got to pop out in LA. It's so much shit going on in LA. That shit'll fuck you up. It's niggas. It's only 3 niggas left in LA that I can say that's really putting on for this motherfucker. Kendrick, YG, and me. When you really sit down and understand that, the type of baggage we got as niggas from this spot, you gotta understand what we going through as a unit, nigga. We I ain't gonna say we down, but nigga, we gotta put this shit together. We gotta figure out the plan to really set this shit up cause we really the West. We've been doing this shit for too long to really just stop and have soldiers being fallen, nigga. It's niggas out here just flopping. It's niggas falling. It's niggas. We gotta, you know what I mean? We gotta step up as the niggas because it's only 3 of us left.
Now, what he mentioned, why I brought that to the light and why I want to talk about that is because of social media. He deleted his social media recently, and people are cautious about why these artists are deleting their social media, why they're not on it or whatever. And personally, Sean, I feel like people take breaks from social media. It's overwhelming, fam.
It is. And I'll be honest. Shit, I'd take like a 6-month break if I could, but I can't because my business depends on it.
Yeah.
So I can't. It's necessary, but really, it's draining.
It is. It's very draining. And then if like a person of his stature, Roddy Rich, that doesn't benefit or probably profits off of social media, what are he doing on there anyway?
Nothing. Stunting.
Stunting, taking pictures to be cute so he can get more likes and stuff.
Exactly. Shit that don't mean nothing.
It's a waste of time if because a lot of people are portraying an image that they're not really living in real life.
Yes.
And if he's living it in real life, he don't have to portray it on social media.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
but so I understand where he's coming from. But when he said that, it's another part in that clip where he said that it's only 3 people out the West: him, Kendrick, and it was another artist. I don't forget.
Who else he say?
Him, Kendrick. Dang, I don't even know the third one. Let me stop.
Cause really, YG ain't really
YG. That's what he said. Yeah,
YG fell off. I'm sorry.
that's facts.
YG ain't it. He ain't never been it. He been overrated because the West Coast need one. And so they just prop up like who's hot at the moment. But in reality, in the grand scheme of like greatness, YG is at the bottom of the barrel when it come to West Coast for me. I've never played a YG song in my damn life, bro. I'm gonna be real with you.
Oh, I come to think about it,
I never will. It's not even interesting.
Yeah.
But like, I've never played a Roddy Rich song.
So Kendrick is the only person holding down.
That's it.
So
now, nope. Snoop now because he just bought Death Row. So now he can bring that new wave and that new and breathe life back into it because I didn't realize it was that dead until Roddy Rich just pointed it out. And it's on Snoop back. He got to bring it back, bro.
And people want to talk about ageism and how old the artist is in the game when they talk hip hop and all of that.
Shit's irrelevant.
Snoop Dogg, the man.
The man. Jay-Z,
The man on the
Oh,
east,
goated.
who the man in the south right now? That's
Shit, that's a good
overall.
fucking question, bro.
Overall is
Young Thug. Young Thug.
hit my drink.
Young Thug.
Let me hit my drink, man. Play a little bit.
The big slime himself.
It might be, man. I
It
don't.
is. I ain't even gonna hold you. I'm trying to think. Who's more influential with who has created more new era relevant artists?
Then
Because
Young
I'm putting Little Baby under the Young Thug umbrella.
Thug.
Gunner is under the Young Thug umbrella. Them the two most relevant artists, but they the little homies that Young Thug put on. So I still gotta give it to Thugger at the end of the day. Baby running shit, but that's
If
a
it
Young
wasn't,
Thug little homie.
if it wasn't for Thug, it wouldn't be no Baby.
Thugger gave Baby like 250 bands and said, "Come rap, leave this street shit alone." And I respect that more than anything I've ever heard from any other rappers out there. Shout out Young Thug. I have so much respect for that brother on so many different levels, not just artistically, because he's one of the most overlooked, underestimated,
Yeah,
overlooked great talents of our like time right now. He's a living legend in the flesh, but
yeah.
many don't give him those flowers right now, but they will 10 years from now or when he get popped. God forbid if that ever happened, but that's when niggas want to throw the flowers. I'm throwing the flowers now, man. I
Yeah.
didn't get it at first until I listened and sat down and paid attention and went back and did his backstory and looked at his footage from when he was young, coming up, hungry, young nigga, east side.
But
Man,
you originally from the South. Like a lot of people say that they couldn't understand what Young Thug was saying. We can hear that shit clear. Every word,
Young
crystal clear.
Thug is goated in my book. Even if he don't drop another album, it ain't even about his music. It's about his influence. He's the Little Wayne for the new generation.
That's
Period.
that's true. And he was influenced
Period.
by Wayne. He was
He
influenced by.
was, and it trickled down, and it was beautiful to watch personally because, like, Little Wayne set the bar, and then it just trickled on down, and then Young Thug picked it up, but then elevated it.
I wish I wish Lil Wayne would have embraced the Young Thug.
I do too, man, but that's how it be. Old niggas don't want to pass the mantle. And so you know what? That's why they was out there sending shots at the tour bus.
That's a fact. Because the mantle has to be passed eventually
Gotta pass it, bro. Do it gracefully.
and do it genuinely because
Yeah.
it has to be passed, man.
It has to be passed, bro. Eventually. You know what I'm saying? It's just this is life. It's the cycles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It revolves like the earth spins. Your time is your time. Now it's time to move on.
But I ain't even gonna lie. That Kanye featuring Young Thug.
Which record was that?
Are you fucking kidding me? Remote control?
Give me a hint of it. Sang a little piece of it.
Off Donda. Remote control featuring Young Thug. Bro, matter of fact, I'm reviewing it next week. Don't even worry about it.
We get ready to play a little piece of it right now.
Play that shit right now, bro.
We get ready to play a little piece
Play
of it.
that shit right now. Young Thug, Kanye, Remote Control. That's
Who's up in the van? They my only fans. I was in my hovercraft, had another laugh. How you roll with them when you know I'm him? Got it on remote control. Got it on remote control. Got it on remote control. Like a CEO, I thought you should know.
I remember the record.
one, bro. And Young Thug went dumb on there on some like almost R&B shit, bro.
He cold,
He
fam.
can rap, he can go R&B, and I ain't really respected it first. I didn't understand it at first, Trev.
Nowadays, I'm gonna tell you something that older individuals have to realize. The world is See, when we had the caller earlier on the previous show,
Yeah.
he cares about what people thinks. He
Yeah.
do you think Young Thug cares about what people?
No, but that's why I love him now.
Think?
I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Like, what that boy say on that best friend? That boy said, "Eat them booty like some groceries."
Yeah,
Hey, Young Thug don't give a fuck, bro. But it's so dope how he like just plays with the melodies, and he's so matter of fact unorthodox. That's the one word that I'm gonna use to describe motherfucking Thug. He's so unorthodox that if you understand music
mm-hmm.
to that other level, when you hear him, you hear how unorthodox what he just did was.
And you have to, like in life, you have to be abstract, fam.
You
You have to be unorthodox. You have to
do,
be
bro.
abstract. You have to be different. Like,
You gotta be an artist from the heart, and he's one of the few.
yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact.
He's one of the bro. I look at that nigga like the prince of rap, bro. I ain't even gonna hold you.
That's a fact.
I
That's
ain't even gonna hold you.
that's a fact.
And his greatness may not even be felt for 10 more years. Truly,
That's like yay. You
man. We
people,
watched the documentary last night, right? You did too, right?
let's talk about it, fam. We can talk about it now.
Bro, all right. So I already knew all of the story because I've been a Kanye fan and supporter from day one,
Mm-hmm.
since the mixtapes, since before College Dropout.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so, like, to see his progression has been crazy, bro. It's been crazy. But
On that documentary, he said it's never enough. Like he want his ideas and where he want to take it to is bigger than. It's not $1 million. It's not $100 million. It's not money. It's just I want to. Sometimes you can feel your spirit want to bust out your flesh.
bro, I felt it.
Mm.
I've felt it. I still feel it.
Your spirit want to burst out your flesh.
But it's not until you overcome those insecurities
Mm. Talk to me now. Talk to me now, fam.
that you reach that point. And Kanye broke down his insecurities on All Falls Down. And that's why it was so dope when I saw him going in the offices playing one of the dopest records he ever recorded. And they was playing them left and right, left and right. And I'm just sitting here like, damn, that's life. That's how it go. That's real shit.
Yes.
Even the greats get overlooked until they're great. Let me rewind that. Even the greats get overlooked until they're great.
Great.
So don't overlook me and my boy Trevor, man. You
That's
know what I mean?
that is
Yeah.
powerful right there. What you just said. Even the greats get overlooked until they're great because people don't see you until you're what they want you to look like,
Yeah.
not what you want to look like,
That don't matter.
what they want you to look like.
Exactly, bro. And so, like, even the greats get overlooked until they're great. Jay-Z, same thing. He ain't getting no deal. They was turning him down the same way they was turning Kanye down.
Yeah,
Cause they ain't understand it the same way they didn't understand Kanye. The same way niggas ain't understand me. The same way maybe in your lifetime, niggas ain't understand you at different points.
and never. I'm gonna tell you something. I embrace them not understanding me, and I know them.
Likewise.
I'll never be understood, and I appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah. Cheers. Salute to those that don't get me because you motivate me.
That's a fact. Now
That
we talking about understanding, right? We got to get on to the All Star because I know you a sports aficionado.
oh yeah. Go Knicks. Go Titans. Go Vols.
But before we get into that, we're gonna get into we was talking about different and being different, and what's your when I say the name Kodak Black, what you think about that, fam? Like,
Truly. I only think brothers I grew up with, like that's our homeboy. Like,
Mm.
you understand? I don't look at Kodak Black in a judgmental way like a lot of these motherfuckers out here. I look at Kodak Black like that's my homeboy I grew up with, like from the projects, that he knows his environment.
Yeah.
But beyond that, he don't know that much. But
Yeah.
I know that. And so I can't hold that against him. I can't judge him for that. That's life, bro.
That's true.
And so I applaud Kodak Black because he turned nothing into something. And so I can only applaud that man. Whether I agree with everything, that's, man, fuck that shit. That's irrelevant. That's for the fucking haters and for the motherfuckers not of our culture. Man, look,
People
we
say he
do
a clone. People say
we
he
do
a clone.
this, man. That nigga ain't no clone.
Yeah.
That's the Kodak. But yeah, we all fuck up. But he from where we from.
The trenches.
He's trenches. And so like I can't judge that man because I know where that man come from.
Yeah.
But if you don't understand where that man come from, you not gonna support him or understand that man fully. The same way you might not understand our culture fully. And if you don't, fuck you, because
Or you might not understand it, but you might have accepted propaganda. You might
yeah,
have accepted
yeah.
propaganda and listen to things that doesn't really hold no value to you and give perceptions on people that is not truly who they are. They
From
say,
the outside looking in.
"Oh, for the
Can't,
oh,
but you can't. And see, that's the part we as a people gotta understand and accept.
mm-hmm.
Those outside looking in commentators don't matter.
Because they ain't us."
And they've never been us, but they're infatuated with us.
That's a true statement. They want to be like us. They want to be built like the men. They want to have the mindset of the man. They want to get cheeks like the woman. They want to look like the woman. They want to be healthy, play sports like us, and do things like us. And they can't never be us.
So you can't give too much credence to that. You gotta always bring it back home when we talking us.
Mm-hmm.
I don't talk us like it's TMZ, like it's outsiders watching us. I talk us like it's me and you, like it's homeboy to homeboy. Cause like we family, and that's family. I look at Kodak Black, that's little cuz, that's little bro in them.
Yeah, yeah. Now, before we get, because we can relate to him because of where we came from. We can relate to him, but I want to be objective though
Let's do it.
to the people who can't relate to him.
Now, to the people who can't relate, that nigga gonna look crazy as a motherfucker, and you probably not gonna rock with it because he look wild as shit and out of pocket most of the time.
Yeah,
I'll be honest. If we wasn't from where we from, I'd be like, man, Kodak Black some bullshit. He out of pocket on almost everything he does.
the reason I say that too, I want to be objective about it because he was at Justin Bieber paid him to perform at his pre-Super Bowl party, right?
Yeah,
He got shot at his pre-Super Bowl party.
true. Facts.
He jumped into a fight. I'm gonna play the fight first.
Oh, right. Run the track.
Two Kodak videos.
All right,
This is what happened at the Justin Bieber party and how Kodak got shot.
run it.
So Kodak got shot in the leg right there at the pre-Super Bowl party.
Yeah.
Now, the reason I said I want to be objective because this is his response to getting shot. This is his personal response.
Yeah.
We love this shit for real. Like we like this
We
shit.
raced yesterday.
We like this shit beyond it, Tony. The fuck?
Yeah.
This shit like a new experience. Like I ain't never, huh? Yeah, like I done sent so much shells at niggas. I finally Finally, I caught one. Finally. Fuck, man. Crazy, man. Nah, man, everything happened for a reason, bro. Like, everything, we not tripping about that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, like, everything happened for a reason, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what it is, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? My son still think I'm invincible. Like, he still know, like, a nigga invincible. That shit ain't about nothing. Everything happened for a reason. Like, that, I'm saying, we know, like, that shit pussy. You hear me? Like, that shit pussy. Like, we gonna get in that grid and we, like, real deal vultures. Like, we ain't tripping about no fire, none of that shit. We gonna paint a nigga like this up, and we gonna do it. And we gonna do it to a nigga. That's in it. Like, if we was on the other side of the gun, y'all know how that shit would have went. But
Yeah, we
know,
gonna
like,
whoop ass or we gonna smoke ass.
nigga was chilling on some good boy shit. Like, we were chilling on good boy shit. We was in, but nigga was tripping up the LA Super Bowl vibing like that. We pack light with little people, bro. We ain't even come up there with all the snipes. Y'all know a nigga sniper game for real. We ain't even.
I mean, that's expected.
That's true.
It comes with the territory, but we know that going into what we going into. We knew that when we was hustling. We knew what come with the territory.
Ooh.
You understand? So you know that, like, going into it. You rap before. Just like I rap before.
I'm dropping something this year, July.
Shit, get me on that bitch. I got a verse for you, my dude. Shit. You already know what it is. But like, you know what I'm saying? It come with the territory.
Embracing the consequences.
But not only that, learning and just like owning it. Cause that's, I mean,
What it is.
it's
If
what it is.
I'm doing this, I should expect this.
But at the end of the day, yeah, it was dumb for him to jump in, but also where he's from, he's not gonna let his homie take the L without him having his motherfucking back and jumping in. So I don't care what the media gonna say and how stupid they gonna say he was. I gained even more respect for Kodak Black because even though he a millionaire and all of this whoop bullshit, motherfucker still had his homeboy back, man. When they ganged him and was jumping him, he jumping over cars to go get in there and have his boy back. So
You seen that, didn't it?
What can you do but respect it if you know where we come from?
That's normal.
That's normal.
That's
So,
normal.
man, shout out Kodak Black, man. Speedy recovery, my nigga. And just, you know what I'm saying? Stay out the way a little bit more. Get your homies out the way with you because y'all got it, man. Y'all don't need that.
And we and after that, we off the mental health topic, man, because like we touched bases on mental health like hard just now. We talked about Kodak shooting. We talked about Roddy Ricch deleting his social media account. We talked about Ben Simmons and Coi Leray and Kid Cudi dealing with mental health issues. It's like we just dove deep into that though, man. But I hope everybody just heal and get better and you know what I mean, get their mental strong, fam. That's my
That's what it's about.
yeah,
Yeah.
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 Get an understanding for who you are as an individual.
Because when you get that and but see, it ain't even about understanding who you are as an individual. It's when you can accept who you are as an individual.
Yeah,
That's when the peace comes. That's when the happiness comes.
yeah. That's true.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
true. Now, since we got to get off of that, fam, because we've been heavy for 54 minutes, me and my boy.
Hey, bro, that's just how it be when you go all the way in.
This is I don't want to say that I'm an educator. I don't want to say that I'm a teacher, but I feel like somebody who listened to this podcast could have learned something from that.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why we do it.
Yeah. True spill. But let's get on into like the title of the podcast. I named it Ballin' Like an All-Star. I ain't gonna put my boy in my Ballin' Like an All-Star. This weekend we got the celebrities playing tonight. We got the dunk contest, 3-point shooting contest, and the skills challenge tomorrow.
Obi Toppin bringing that dunk contest home. Go Knicks all motherfucking day.
Who else in the dunk contest?
I don't know if they don't play for the Knicks.
Damn, you disrespect.
I'm loyal, fam.
Who win the 3-point shooting contest?
I don't know because ain't no Knicks in it.
Oh, damn, he disrespect.
I'm loyal.
Okay. Okay, so me thinking about since we talking the All-Star, we talking NBA talk, we got a Knicks on her now, Madison Square Garden, the Mecca. We gotta talk about it now.
All right, what we talking about?
Who the top 3 players in the league right now? And I'm gonna give you my top 3.
Damn, he put me on the spizzot. Top 3?
Top 3 players in the league today.
All right, you know what? This shit might be not what everybody agrees with, but I'm gonna say Ja Morant's in that bitch. I'm saying it. Memphis Grizzlies, Ja Morant, nigga. Top 3. I'm not fucking around with you right now. That boy been lights out lately.
Entertaining in a month.
He's so entertaining. He remind me of a 6'3" Iverson.
With flippers, because he can jump higher than Iverson.
If Iverson was 5'11" though, but he was getting up and banging on everybody, just like Ja, but he was 5'11", 165. But Ja is like a new age Ivo with dreads.
I will give him that extra weight, ain't it?
Hey, Ja is. I was skeptical at first just because he ain't come to the Knicks, but I couldn't even hate. Ja is the future.
Who the now. Okay, what number is Ja? 3?
Yeah.
Give me 2 and 1. Because I got to talk about this Knicks shit, man. Talk about this Knicks shit, because y'all in the same conference as my boys now. I'm gonna make me throw this hat off.
The most overrated top 5 player right now is Luka Doncic.
That's a fact.
Let's throw that on out there. I don't even know who number 1 and 2 is yet.
I know
I'll
who
get
number
to that.
1 is easy.
But the most overrated is Luka Doncic with his low percentage shooting ass, 32% from downtown or some bullshit like that. Man, let one of us shoot 32% from downtown. Man, Stephen A. Smith be going ape shit on us.
Who the coach at Dallas? Because it can't be that same coach when Dirk.
I think it's Rick Carlisle. Is it still Rick?
It might. If it's still Rick, then damn, he doing everything against his morals to keep his job.
But all I know is I'm happy that Porzingis shit never worked out for Dallas.
Our Porzingis go somewhere good though.
And Porzingis some trash. Fuck that nigga.
He went somewhere though recently. Porzingis went
to Washington, where his career is gonna die the way it deserves.
Him and Bradley Beal might be decent. Yeah, Bradley Beal 200. Is he worth 244 million?
Hell no. I don't know who told them that. That's just because they can't get nobody else to come play in Washington. That's why. So they're like, hold on, bro. You like a B rate all-star? We'll give you that A+ bag if you just stay in Washington. Nah, Bradley Beal ain't it.
Hold up now, Mike. 2 and 1. Give me 2 and 1. We going on.
2 and 1. God damn, that's tough, bro.
No, it's not.
All right. Give me your 2 and 1.
1, Joel Embiid. 2, Giannis Antetokounmpo. 3, DeMar DeRozan.
All right. I would have probably had Giannis at 1. And I'll give it to you. Joel's been balling, man. And he just got my boy Harden. So from me being an old Iverson fan, if my Knicks aren't gonna win it, there's no other team in the East I would rather see win it than the Sixers. That's real shit. I ain't even gonna hold you.
What happened to my boys? Now you don't fuck with us?
Who?
The Windy
Hornets?
The Windy
Chi-Town? Nah, you don't remember how Jordan used to do us dirty, bro? 55 in the Garden. He was mad disrespectful, B.
I'm sorry.
All right, let me break the New York. Mad disrespectful, B.
I'm sorry.
Nigga used to drop 55 on Christmas. Nigga ruined my Christmas every Christmas. Fuck you, Jordan. I wear your shoes, but
I feel
God
you.
damn it. Yeah.
Jordan was a dirty son of a bitch.
He was, bro. He was, but props because he the GOAT. I don't give a hell. Fuck out of here, LeBron.
Hey, if a Knicks fan say Jordan the GOAT, he the hot damn GOAT.
He the GOAT. And I'm a Knicks fan, but he the GOAT.
So,
But Starks still cranked on him and Horace. And that the dunk to this day.
you
The
can't
dunk.
hold. You remember when that nigga went up under the hoop and on Patrick Ewing?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He used to do us dirty, bro. Don't even get me flashing back. I try to delete those memories.
Now, on the podcast, I'm gonna promote myself because my boy Mike Shine ain't heard none of my records like that.
Oh, let's go.
This dropped last year, man. If y'all support the channel, y'all support me. Go check out Legendary by Snake the Great.
Let's go.
This song is called Life I Chose.
Wasn't about green, my team was small, had a circle of nerds, got away with words, love to splurge, was ready to purge, if it came down to it, influenced by pimp, that UGK music, never procrastinate, I'ma get right to it, same slogan as Nike, my nigga just do it.
Do it. Yeah.
Beat up
Hey,
with
don't bless them with too much.
with my beat up, sipping cab at a go cup, got spurred me, my nigga, there was no love.
Don't give them too much, bro.
Life I Chose, man. Go stream that.
Hitting Snake the Great.
That's the same thing as a dang on Jay-Z record, a Pimp C record, Nas record, AZ record, man. Them my influence. AZ just dropped the album. Them my influences, man.
Right on.
They're my influences, fam. So, hey, man, we got more to talk about now. We got one more topic.
What we got?
The baby. I'm in Charlotte.
Okay.
When I say the baby, what you think about first?
Bars.
Oh, ooh.
Because other motherfuckers like they might pay attention to the annex first.
Okay, talk to me.
Me, I look at the annex last. I look at the content first.
Okay.
And the content is amazing. If I'm just gonna be honest and keep it real. Yeah, baby got bars. You can't hold that. Like he got bars, bro.
He got bars. That's all he had to say. We get ready to play the freestyle, and we're gonna keep the discussion going.
You see what it is, baby. Let's go get it, my brother. Off the top, don't believe the hype, nigga. It's baby, I'm pushing P. Double off venom outside, drop the window with the light just to let them hoes look at me. Yeah, I won't keep her, I'd rather be free with her. Give her back to the streets, keep it G with her. Might fuck on me for 3 years. Only 3 times will I sit down in public and eat with her. Must have forgot who he is. I've been fucking niggas hoes since 15. It's a surprise, only got me 3 kids. Look in his eyes, you can tell that he real. Look on the net, you might think that he fake. Look at the plastic stats and where I came from. Ain't no way you can say he ain't great. Type to wake up today and go sell my estate. Nigga, I don't want it no more. I don't want the whips either. Trying to make me mad about a hoe. Nigga don't know what's going on. I don't want the bitch either. I drop off with you and keep her. Nigga, I ain't new to this shit. I've been true to this shit since a 745 yellow beamer. Pull up with the cutest little bitch. I don't open her doors. I just fuck her all night and I leave her. Yeah, he push the P cause he pay for it. I get that pussy for free. I'm on welfare. I fell in love with her. She was my trap girl. I used to make the mailman press the doorbell. She got that good head. If she got long hair, I got no hair. Fuck niggas hating, but oh well. I'm the type of rap nigga, kill a rap nigga. Now I still walking and do my little show there, nigga. I'm pushing P. I'm the realest one in it. She fuck with me. That boy still in his feelings. I'm in Atlanta, buying designer. Fuck around at me and I shoot you in Linux. I'm in New York where I can't have a gun. I'ma just fly into New Jersey with it. I'm back in Cali and I never run. Play, you gon' go play with Tupac and Biggie. Yeah, I got 3 daughters, but I need a son. You solid enough, okay, baby, come get me. Lay back and push out that P, he gon' be born a player. I never let niggas play with me, it's baby, nigga. Okay, yeah, he going. And I'm pushing P, nigga. Let me get some of that water.
Hey, I ain't never been a hater my whole life. And what baby doing right now in the rap game, in the music game, is unprecedented. I'm from Tennessee, but you know what I'm saying? I've been here long enough. Y'all see the bee. Y'all see the hornet. know what I'm saying? I'm representing Charlotte. I appreciate Charlotte. Where my boy Mike Shine at, man? My boy Mike Shine. Come through now, fam. I see you got the blur on the 4K, boy. You know what I'm talking about? It's a Cabernet conversation. And that freestyle was ridiculous though. I ain't how what's dumb.
Dumb.
A lot
He
of
was dumb.
yeah, he went dumb. He went dumb. You know, North Carolina is heavily influenced by New York hip hop.
I actually, bro, I never knew that. But shout out to my homie Dennis from Fayetteville, North Carolina. Caesar the Great on Instagram. Go follow that man. He dropping knowledge too. Like, but I never knew it either, bro, until I met him, and then I saw how J. Cole went because J. Cole is a North Carolina cat.
Yeah, you look at the dude that's married to the tennis player Naomi Osaka. What's his name?
I don't know.
He just dropped the album recently.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, he just dropped the album recently. His name
But
is
is he dope?
he dope, fam. He dope. He dope.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm getting ready to tell you who it is right now. Her in a second. Corday. YBN Corday.
That's he's with the millionaire tennis chick.
Yeah.
Oh shit, I ain't know that. Hey, Corday, do your thing, playboy.
From Raleigh, North Carolina. He doing his thing.
Hey, do your thing, playboy.
Yeah, he dope, man. He creating crazy content, fam.
For
Crazy.
sure.
Hey, but man, we appreciate everybody that tuned in. Me and Mike Shine coming back. Don't get it twisted.
Man, we just getting started, bro.
We warming up, fam.
That's the part they don't know, though.
Hey, with the Cabernet conversation, what you got to say in closing, fam? Before we, you know what I'm saying?
I just gotta say, stay true to yourself. Embrace you. When you look in that mirror, love what's looking back at you. And until you do, keep working at that.
Yeah.
Love.
Peace, love, plenty of abundance. Make sure you go get you some money. We about to go into the broadcast room and chop it up. We out. Let it go.